The Department of Transportation now professes that the safety of bikers and pedestrians would be given the highest priority in the next 6 years. Motoring Forum discusses this direction.
Over the next 6 years, the government will be building dedicated and safer lanes for cyclists. The government will also be building wider sidewalks for pedestrians. Bikers and pedestrians will be given the highest priority in the building of road infrastructure, according to the Department of Transportation. The DOTR pointed to the Philippine Development Plan of PDP for 2022 to 2028, already approved by the National Economic and Development Authority. The DOTR said the PDP prioritizes the expansion and improvement of the country's transportation system to be safe, convenient, accessible, modern, and efficient. DOTR officials like Transportation Undersecretary Stephen Pastor came out to say that cyclists also have rights on roads, and that because they are more vulnerable compared to other motorists, it was incumbent for the government to provide proper infrastructure for their safety. These pronouncements came after the transport advocacy group Move as One Coalition issued a report about the alarming number of accidents and deaths involving cyclists in Metro Manila, an average of 26 deaths and 1,281 injured recorded yearly from 2017 to 2021. At the start and during the height of the pandemic, the government encouraged the use of bicycles and other forms of active personal mobility with public transport under capacity restrictions and strict safety protocols. The DOTR, the MMDA, local government units, the Department of Public Works and Highways work singly or in cooperation with each other to establish hundreds of kilometers of protected bike lanes. The DPWH defined a bike lane as a portion of a road that has been designated for preferential or exclusive use by persons on bicycles or light mobility vehicles. The bike lane can be identified by pavement markings, physical separator, or signs and is intended for one-way travel, usually in the same direction as the adjacent traffic lane, unless designed as a contraflow lane or two-directional. However, many of the bike lanes established from 2020 to 2022 were criticized in social and other media. One such criticism said the bike lanes were just carved from existing car lanes and resulted in congestion and dangerous situations for both motorists and cyclists. Many motorists and motorcycle riders ignored the lines and signs designated bike lanes. Many were not averse to even parking on lanes designated as bike lanes. Many pundits pointed out that the bike lanes hurriedly constructed under various quarantine conditions during the pandemic need to be redesigned or otherwise be removed, as they can be dangerous now that more and more cars and vehicles share the road, with cyclists and even electric scooters. Such pundits say bike lanes need to be truly segregated and made exclusive to cyclists. And with the latest pronouncements about giving cyclists and pedestrians the high priority in building new or improving existing road infrastructure, the government agrees with those assessments.
Bikers and pedestrians should be praying and hoping that the DOTR is paying more than just lip service to this advocacy for their safety. That's our Motoring Forum this week, courtesy of Suzuki Philippines.